Please be careful!
Function substitution.
Emergency! Code Q!
Harmonic annihilator! Know your purpose!
Completed!
This isn't over. As long as I have the ephemera, I can still do this!
Ignore those things! He'll just keep conjuring new ones! Focus on stopping Luther! Wait, Harriet! Luther. The Fallen, was it? If you're planning to use all that wisdom and power for your own selfish ends, instead of for the people of our land, then I will stop you. That is my duty, as the Queen of Quento, and as your sister!
It's all right, Harriet. You have been exceptional. You dealt justice even to me without flinching. If you bear that determination proudly on your sleeve, you'll be able to purge the ephemera.
Luther! It's you! Oh, thank goodness. I knew you would finally come back to your senses.
You jest, Harriet. As if there's been a single moment in my entire life where I behaved like a sensible person.
Oh, Luther, what possibly possessed you to do this?
When I stopped the Crimson Fellworm, I knew this might be a consequence. The ephemera, they consume your very mind, as I'm sure Lutz discovered. If that had to be the outcome, I hoped at least to help build a foundation for our country, for your rule. Harriet, you did the right thing. You held firm, and brought judgment down on those who violated the ban, and threw our land into chaos. even your own flesh and blood.
Luther, please.
My ego certainly made a lot of trouble for you. Please, let me ask you one favor. Look after my sister. Stay by her side. My sister? That's rather a smug way to put it, wouldn't you say? Please spare me the trifling questions. There's just one Luther. Whatever versions of me you know, they are me. Which is to say, the desire to protect that girl was something within me all along. I just so happen to be fed up with being stuck in Gemini, and with the profound darkness too. I have no qualms with lending you my power. I won't play teacher. Just use it well. Do that, and I imagine you'll glimpse the cruelty of reality, of that ancient despair.
Luther! How?
Harriet, remember this. You are a real person.
I will! I'll remember, Luther. Harriet? It's all right. I won't cry. Tears have no place in royalty's eyes.
I've confirmed the signal. It's definitely Luther the Fallen. Did the traces it left behind in this world take shape like they did with Elder?
Yes and no. The presence of those traces influenced the Akashic Record's memories, causing this to materialize. Its abilities are just as you remember as well. I can attest to its strength. Though, as I recall, you had no trouble defeating this before.
Here it comes!
You actually had words with Luther? And he said he'd lend you his power?
Do you feel physically all right?
Oh my. Is the ultimate being hoping I'll wield my influence? She needn't worry. I'm content to keep quiet. For now. My only interest is this place I'm currently occupying. I have no intention of getting involved in other trifling matters. So why don't you just act natural? It wouldn't help either of us if things suddenly got complicated.
What's wrong? Your face has turned quite a strange color. Are you really all right? Well, if you say so. I'm just worried about Luther's power getting cozy in there. So now you've got Luther's power in there too. But nothing about you looks different, statistically speaking. No increase in F factor.
It's the same as Elder. No urgent issues as far as we can tell. As for your abilities, we'll keep them under observation. But our priority needs to be Omega.
Listen, I know Luther sacrificed himself to drain the ephemera from the Crimson Fellworm. But even so, I understand why you have your doubts, Matoi, but I promise it's true. The Luther from Omega had a bit of a sharp tongue, but he was a good brother at least, right?
Well, Omega is just a replay of the memories in the Akashic Records after all. Maybe the Luther you met there was like the one we knew, back before we'd ever met him. The pre-Luther Luther, if you will.
Well, I guess that would fit in with what Euclida once told us. Apparently, when she was a apprentice, even her mind wasn't fully her own. We know Luther wanted to control the Dark Falls' power, but maybe he was the one getting controlled instead. But there's no way we can actually confirm that. And even if we could, it wouldn't excuse what he's done. But there's one thing that still bothers me. In those visions of Harriet's and Luther's past...
Harriet's death, yes? If Luther was involved in that, well, there must be a deep, dark secret hidden somewhere.
Let's try asking Harriet more about it once she's had time to collect herself more.
Hey, you. Kick this fresh meat jackass out of here already. He's nothing but an eyesore.
Not too sharp, are you? This fresh meat is a photoner, and has been around since well before your own infancy.
And what, you think you're His Highness Luther just because you're old? You're dumber than your little twig-ass looks.
Your voice wastes air like your mass wastes space. Just the sight of you makes me question every advance Arx has made.
Ha! Yeah, there was this real fuck-up of an overseer who ran Arx right into the ground. Could be his fault. Am I wrong?
Oh, absolutely. I'll admit it. Your existence is my greatest failure as Overseer. It would torment me if I didn't make that quite clear.
Oh, mind your own damn business and get lost.
What a delight watching you struggle to be consistent for even 10 seconds. So you no longer need their help. You're an extraordinary fool. You're practically too hideous to exist. I suppose it's no wonder Elder was so smitten with you as a vessel.
You sure like running that fancy mouth. Need a reminder as to why everybody calls you the Fallen? Take a swing at me and find out!
Well, I agree that the time for talk is over. Clearly, you're utterly beyond hope. Well, you may be a lost cause, but you're a rare find nonetheless. Let's not disrespect our host. You may stay for now, I suppose.
Talk all you want, you little shit.